Christ. We used to have a rule. We didn't drink on race day. Right?
20 laps for the Bob Johnson Auto Group Dirt Car Sportsman. Ready to go. Greg Henry on pole. Frank Sibley alongside, and we're green. Sibley pounces on the lead as they work it down the back straightaway off of turn number 2. Tyler Stevenson right there to try to challenge for second. Justin Gadbaw there for the 4 spot. Trevor Gibbons running in the top 5 early on as they're working across the line for lap number 1. It's Frank Sibley in control. And Stevenson in that 28 trying to make a move on the outside lane. Stevenson looking for second but can't quite get there. Greg Henry got a pretty good race car here in the early going as they work in lap number 2 of this 20-lap contest. Sibley in command as they bring it down to the line. Lap number 2 up on the board. Greg Henry, Tyler Stevenson, Justin Gadbaw, Trevor Gibbons the top 5. Moving through the field here in the early going is Jessica Power. Started back in spot number 8. She's already picked up a couple of cars. As speaking of which, Tyler Stevenson moving to the high lane. He'll get around the 2 of Greg Henry as they come down to the line. Stevenson picks up second. Sibley usually likes to run the top line around this racetrack, but he's content to run around the inside portion of the Speedway. Stevenson trying to keep pace up on the outside lane and get behind the top 5. Jessica Power moving forward, just got around the 621 of Trevor Gibbons. So Gibbons back to the 7th spot. Owen Nier is 8th. Battle on between the track championship leaders. Richard Murtaugh in the 33, Gavin Eisele in the 18. Taylor Doxtater trying to move forward as well in the 44. Taylor, last week's feature winner, trying to move by and get towards the front of the field, but he's got a lot of good cars in front of him. Oh, we got Josh Reome doing a full 360. Jack Meeks collects him on the back straightaway, and that is going to be the first caution of the night. Right now, Frank Sibley trying to fend off Tyler Stevenson for his first career win, and we're green. As they work through 1 and 2, side-by-side battle, it's going to be Tyler Stevenson edging out in front of Frank Sibley down the back straightaway to turn number 3 and 4, down to the line. Stevenson to the point as they click off lap number 5. Sibley still second, holding a good, strong number 2 position right there as they go to turn number 1 and 2. Justin Gadbaw there for spot number 3. Eric Nier 4th. Battle for 5th going on. Greg Henry has it. Owen Nier, who's had some great top 5 runs already this season the last couple of weeks, trying to fend off Jessica Power, but Jessica working that outside lane, trying to get by the 2 of Greg Henry right now for position number 5. Owen Nier on the bottom. Richard Murtaugh, Gavin Eisele, Taylor Doxtater. Bunch of really good cars right there in that lineup. And now Power tries to go to the outside lane, can't quite get there. So battle for the number 3 spot goes on. Eric Nier to the inside of Justin Gadbaw. He'll clear Gadbaw to turn number 3 and 4, but Stevenson pulling away down in front. Sibley still about 4 car lengths back, so he is still within striking distance here as they go to turn number 1 and 2. In the meantime, the top 4 single file formation as we look at 5th on back. Greg Henry has the 5th spot. I just watched Gavin Eisele sidestep the entire field trying to go to a 3rd lane out there, and he is way out there going the extreme long way around. Jessica Power slid up in front of him. Eisele had to get on the biters to avoid running into the back end as they work at turn number 1 and 2. Eisele rolling the top side. Murtaugh catches an implement tire. He's going to lose a spot to Taylor Doxtater down the back straightaway as Murtaugh sees Gavin Eisele pulling away from him. He wants to keep pace with the 18 as much as he can as they work down the front straightaway in lap number 9. Tyler Stevenson running a strong race so far as they work in lap number 10. This time by, we will be halfway home. 10 down, 10 to go. Tyler Stevenson pulling away from the field, having a strong run here tonight as they work it down in front. Impressive run for Frank Sibley, too. He runs a position number 2. The 34 of Eric Nier right there to try to challenge him. And the 18 of Gavin Eisele has cleared all the traffic. He's up into the 5 spot. Greg Henry still 6th. Jessica Power in 7th. 8th is Taylor Doxtater. 9th is Richard Murtaugh. Owen Nier having a good top 10 run here tonight as they work it down in front with 11 complete. 11 laps complete as Stevenson running away. trying to hide from the rest of the field. He is in turn number 3 while Frank Sibley running in second. Just exited corner number 2 right now. But right there, Tyler Stevenson rather, motors away down in front, trying to get career win number 8 here at Can-Am. Frank Sibley would love to get his first one, but right now, just trying to get his second runner-up finish of the season. Eric Nier still third. Eisele working the extreme outside lane and is going to win the battle of 18s quite handily, as behind them, Jessica Power has cleared Greg Henry for the 6th spot. Taylor Doxtater moves around him. He'll pick up 7th. Henry back to 8th. Richard Murtaugh still 9th, and Owen Nier still 10th. But Gavin Eisele is the one that's making up the most spots here in the late going. 13 down, 7 to go. We'll be coming into lap 14 this time by, and Gavin Eisele is making a late race charge. It's a longer way around on that outside lane, but he's making it work up there. That's where all the momentum is, on the top side of the racetrack. He'll pulls even with Eric Nier. Now he'll try to drive by Frank Sibley and does so down in front. Gavin Eisele from 5th to 2nd in about 4 laps, but he's got over a straightaway to make up on the 28 of Tyler Stevenson. As they work it through turn number 3 and 4, 5 laps left to go for Tyler Stevenson. Looking to get his 2nd win of the season. Last time he won was on June the 13th of this year. And Stevenson has been strong all year long, and that 28 ride had some bad luck along the way, but a 2nd win of the year would definitely heal those wounds as he comes down across the line with 4 to go. Gavin Eisele has done everything correct. The only thing that would stop Tyler Stevenson is a caution flag, and Gavin Eisele would love to see that, but he's just hoping it's not him. 16 down, 4 to go. Sibley still 3rd, followed by Eric Nier in 4th. Justin Gadbaw 5th. Jessica Power would love to get into the top 5 and try to keep pace with Gavin Eisele as well. Richard Murtaugh has cleared the traffic. He's now up in spot number 8 as we got 3 laps left to go, and Tyler Stevenson is absolutely putting a whooping on the field here. He is already into turn number 3 and 4. He'll be closing in on some lap traffic, but the lead that Tyler Stevenson has, it's not going to make much of a difference as they come back down to the line. 2 to go for Tyler Stevenson. 28 of Stevenson, a huge lead out there, nearly a half a track, as Eisele doing all he can to run down the race leader, but he's running out of time. White flag in the air for Tyler Stevenson. He got the lead on the last restart. As they roll it into turn number 1 and 2, the man out of Watertown, New York, has got a couple of lap cars just in front of him with Gage Howard and Steve Roberts. They'll give way. They move to the outside lane to allow the 28 of Stevenson to go by. Oh, and Stevenson and Gage Howard come together, but it's not going to matter. Tyler Stevenson is going to hold on and get the win, 2nd of the year. Gavin Eisele, he'll cross in 2nd. Frank Sibley, a strong run, comes home 3rd. Eric Nier and Justin Gadbaw, the top 5.
There he is. How about it? Tyler Stevenson. Great run out there. Dominant performance. One of the more dominant runs we've seen all season. My goodness, you really took the field to school tonight. That car was just on rails here tonight, man.
Yeah, I mean, we've been struggling, and we're like, what are we doing different? So we went through the car, this week and found some things that, should be addressed, and we addressed them, and we're back to where we were at the beginning of the season. The car felt really good right out of the gate tonight, and none of this would happen without my crew and my family and everyone that backs us. It's a fun deal when you got your friends and your parents all right there at the racetrack with you. So big shout out to my parents, Jeff and Deb, my sister Alyssa, and then Justin, Gabby, John, everybody that helps us. Yeah, what a race. It was a lot of fun. I wasn't really sure how the surface would be after the sprint cars, but it turned out to be a good surface for us tonight. So, they really turned this track around, from a few weeks ago. So hats off to the track crew and everybody that works hard to keep this place going here at Can-Am. Like to, most importantly, thank all the people behind me, Fox 28, MeTV, 7 News, Caskinet 4, Trophy NNY, Ken Tibble's Roofing, Budget or Arch Drugs, Current Applications, Number One Speed. They're always there when we need them. Scott Jeffries Shocks, and just everyone else that helps us. Fast Loop of Watertown. So I appreciate all of them, and I appreciate all you fans coming out and supporting the races. So thanks everybody.
It's been a great season for you, Tyler, and this has been one of your more dominant wins that I've ever seen. Congratulations, and try to come back and see us again sometime soon, will you?
Yeah, it's fun coming up here to see you, so thank you.
Perfect. Tyler Stevenson gets the job done. Second win of the year. Sundance Leisure Thunder Cars ready to go next.